morning, sir.
Got everybody on. Let's catch some fish. First fish.
Another one right there.
Oh, they're all going.
Catfish.
No, it's kind of cat.
Catfish.
That's a red.
Oh, it's a...
There you go. That's a big one. That's not a big one, but it's a good size one. That didn't take long.
Good. That's a good size, right?
Yeah, these are both keepers.
It's keepers?
Yep. That's a 22 incher. You see that blue thing? I'm gonna measure it.
How you grab this, man?
Here, I'll get real slow, real slow. Just real slow.
Dile que dice que le
Real slow.
Suavecito.
Just keep reeling. I think he's on there. Here you go. You got him. That's a big one. That's a big one. I'm in his way.
How many for people?
We only allowed 4. Oh, got one. Here you go.
Damn.
He's over. He's over. You got to go under.
Tiene que uno pásate por arriba, Giovanni.
Yeah, no, you're under. No, other way. Other way. There you go. You like fishing now?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, some big ones. Oh, a big one. He's got a big one.
Oye, pero bueno. Vamos a tener que sacar el pequeño.
Papi, ¿cómo lo saco?
Ven aquí.
I'm just sitting back watching. That's crazy.
Vamos a coger ese primero.
There's one.
Man, that's big.
Vamos, papi, vamos. Vamos, que te metí en la mano.
Chaos over here. A bunch of big redfish.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hey, papi, qué cosa es esto.
The size of those beasts.
Más grande.
Are they redfish?
Yeah.
There you go. That's a nice fish. There you go. Nice one.
Yeah, bo.
You're catching all the fish. That's a big one. That's a big fish. We need to get something for the cooler. Oh, we can catch a redfish. You got a big fish on, don't you? He's a lot bigger than the last one, ain't he? Oh, nice. There you go.
Yeah, we can reach for it.
You can let them catch one. It's hard to stop catching these things, isn't it?
Wow.
Look at that. That's a beautiful fish.
Yeah.
Look at that mud minnow in his mouth. Stroked and a big. Hey, you just got one. Nice. They're catching one after another. Nice fish. Found the school of them. Good job. I had to net that one. Let this guy go. This is a nice fish. Another one. Why are they? Oh, they didn't swallow it. There's a school of them right there.
The little one, right?
He's a keeper. He's just we can't keep anymore. But there's a pile of them right there, I bet. There we go. There's another redfish. What's he got? Big flounder.
No se come.
That's the best eating fish in the ocean right there.
That's a good eat.
Best eating.
Big?
Best.
Oh, esa es la mejor que se come ahí.
No, sí, entonces.
That's a good eating fish right there.
¿Cómo se come eso? Yo me lo voy a comer.
On the mud minnow. That was a big mud minnow too. I'm gonna go net his fish. You want to net it or you want me to net it?
El pescadito tenía suerte, no quería ir para el lado porque sabía que le tocaba. Yo no sé lo que es, pero está hablando.
That's pretty fast. Small redfish. But we already got our limit, so it's for fun now. There you go. He swallowed it. Why are they swallowing it? Bye.
Bye bye.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big one. Oh, look at that. That's another big one.
You want to catch it?
Yeah. You gotta take a picture of this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ese yo creo que es más heavy. Mira, pues fue con mi vara, compadre.
That makes number 10. That's another big one. Is that a minnow or a shrimp? Nice, big fish. He's got a monster. It's a big 30-inch. It's a huge one. He's got a,
Ustedes no comen pescado, yo sí.
there he is.
No, pero ese me lo como.
Big red.
Ya estamos ya
No.
con los cuatro. Ya. Wow, man, that's big.
There's another one. Overslot. Going around me. There he is. Another big one. Giants.
Lánzate, papi.
It's the same size as the other one. Yeah, he's same size, 24. Ow! He just bit me. He bit my finger. Do you want a picture with him?
Mira, ve, chequea ahí atrás, güey. Chequea.
They're all the same size, 24.
All the same size.
They're all 24. There's another pretty fit. And crying, letting them go. Got another big one. You got one too?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Here.
Double hooked up.
No, this is my.
They can't stop catching redfish. There's another one. And you wanted to catch a little black drum.
Yeah. Oh.
Can't get away from the redfish today. There's another stud. I can see him on the surface right there. Middle one. That's another good sized one.
Yeah.
They're fun to catch. They're pretty strong fish. A 10-pound braid. That's a little guy. Most people would be happy with that.
Oh yeah.
Are we losing count? How many are we at?
I don't know, maybe more than 12.
I think we're at 12.
12?
I know we have.
Yeah, another fish.
He wants to catch something that's not a red.
Yeah.
Oh, he's catching it up. Oh, it's on the surface. This is jumping out of the water. This is crazy. What you got? Oh, small red. We can't get away from the redfish. Try to help me keep count. We're at 13. And there goes another one. You guys getting tired of catching them yet? You get tired of catching them yet? What you got? Is it a red?
Yeah.
Oh, big one.
Big one. Big one.
Big one. That's a big red. Ah.
Ah, yo sé tener como 30.
Ow.
Let him more. Let him more.
26.
Here's another 25. Oh, wow.
27, right?
26 and a half. This is the perfect fish.
Fueran.
Doesn't even let me retie. You got another one.
Yeah.
You-
Habla si te estoy diciendo. Voy a enseñarte para que tú veas.
You guys having fun yet?
Viene. Sí, pero viene para acá directo. De cabeza.
Un cocodrilo. Sin pegar.
What you got? A small one?
I don't know. It looks like small one. Yeah.
Hope for a drum. No, it's another red. They're all redfish. Yep. That's the only thing we can catch today. There's hardly any bycatch. He's got another one. God, it's another big one too. Imagine what our cooler would look like if we could keep small one. Hey, small's good. That means it could be something different. If it doesn't put up a fight, it could go in the cooler. Number 18. Another 20 incher. 19. He's not big, but he's good size.
Tenés que soltarlo, Dios mío.
He's like, look at all that food we're letting go. Is it a catfish?
No.
Black drum! That's a drum!
Ah, oye, drum, black drum.
It's a drum or is it?
Yeah,
That's
that's a drum. But I don't know if he's big enough. They gotta be 14.
No creo. Va atrás. Va atrás.
No, mira ahí. Tiene que tener
He's,
cuatro.
he's not big enough. He's 13 and a half.
Ya
Really?
soltarlo.
Oh my god.
Skinny little one.
He's half an inch short.
Oh.
Another black drum.
No había llegado al agua todavía.
Hey, that does look like a drum. Don't lose them. Maybe we found the drum school.
A ver si está por arriba, por abajo.
Looking for anything that's not a redfish.
No, it's a drum.
Ron.
That's a drum. Good. That's a keeper. Good job. That's bigger than his.
I think size is fine.
Is that bigger than yours?
Yeah. Let him more.
14.
Dame esos 14.
Come on, 14. Yeah, 14 and a half.
Venga, desalado, otro.
There you go.
Cojones.
That's what it's supposed to look like.
Mira para el lado, dame.
Hey, we found him. So he's got another one. They're all happy now. They got dinner. Anything for dinner. Isn't it crazy just retying the pole?
What? He's right there.
Did you see just retying the hook made it? Yep. Come on, Ben.
This is fine.
These guys are starting to hate redfish.
This is fine.
Yeah, that's good. Fling them out there. That one has a lot of spots.
Yeah.
That's a pretty one.
Yeah.
You don't catch anything that's not a redfish. He's getting tired of letting them all go. We're hoping for little drums. Stopped using mud. Oh yeah, double up. Every cast.
This is a
Red.
No, dejado pinta.
I bet you got a redfish. All right, keep him up. Keep him up. He's diving.
Un colorado.
This.
Camarón está picando hasta esta pinta.
No more redfish.
Ale.
Wow. They're biting now, huh? They're catching to it. Where'd the pliers go? They're there. So you got to net their fish now. What do you guys got? Hey, it's a drum. No.
Ya, pásalo para acá adentro.
Is he 14? Your pole's fixed.
Oh, he's fine.
Is it another drum? You're like the redfish magnet.
Redfish.
Can't get away from the redfish. Let's hope for a big drum. Hey, drum! Big drum. That's a keeper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a drum. A good one. Woo!
Bueno, that's it.
That's it right there.
No hacer.
Animal.
That's a good one.
Yeah. That's better.
Yeah, there you go.
Quítenme los ojos arriba un ratico, a ver si puedo coger un pescado, mi madre.
And all it took was me changing the hook. Do you see that? We changed the hook and we catch 4 of them.
Okay.
He's 18?
18?
18? That's a good one.
Really?
Is it another drum? It looks like another drum. I think he's got a keeper drum. No more redfish. Come on, be a drum. Drum! That's a keeper. That's his first keeper. Good job. They're getting bigger. 15.
15. Very good.
You got another one? Yeah. Jeez. We found the pocket, guys. That's 13. He's too small. 12 and a half. He's got the hot hand. He's like, I'm tired of redfish. I'm getting me my drum. I think he's over you.
Black drum, black.
He's under. He's under. There you go. He's got the drum school. Wanted some fish for the cool. There you go. Another keeper. 14?
No. 15.
Yeah, close. He's close. He's probably 14. 14. You guys are filling the cooler. He's catching them all. He's got the hot. That's a big one. That's a big one. Oh, that's a drum. That's a big one. There you go. This guy's the drum king. You guys should start taking lessons. It's 16. 15. 15. He's got another one. This is crazy. This guy's slaying all the drum. He wanted fish to bring home. He don't want no redfish. That's another big one.
Oh.
There you go. What are you doing? There you go. The drummer up here. Good job.
Yeah.
They're filling the boat now. That's another 15, 16 incher. 16. Oh. Other side. Ah, he's too small.
How much do you think?
He's only 13. This one's a lot bigger. Non-stop drum. That ain't a big one. Oh, he's a keeper. Yeah, he should be 14.
Easy. Ni pinga.
He tried to move in on your spot and you still caught one. Man, they're catching a drum every cast.
Bobby, ¿estás recogiendo? ¿Recogiendo?
What?
That's like 20 black drum in a row. You think we hit the school of black drum? Yep, small. I don't think he's not gonna make it. They're non-stop. You got him? Another one. It's long. Here, try one of these little chunks. They might eat a chunk. That's another one. You want to net it for him? No, he's too short. 13 and a half. That one's bigger. A little bit. Non-stop drum. We're down to our last shrimp. I think he's got the last shrimp on. You're gonna have to look around on the floor. He's making that last shrimp count. That's a big drum. You just grabbed that last shrimp. that's the last shrimp.
That's the last shrimp?
Yep. All we got left are little cut mud minnows. You got a big drum? Nice.
Ah, they're cute.
Big drum?
Animal.
Here we go. There you go. Nice fish.
Yeah, big, huge.
Yeah, that's a good one. Aren't you glad they're not redfish? We can actually keep all these. There you go. That's a good drum. Nice. He's probably 20. Yeah, 20. That's number 8. Right in it. That'd be cool if that was a drum. Is that on a mud minnow?
I don't know. Yeah, it's a minnow. Maybe red.
Probably a red.
No, I don't think so.
You guys,
Red is really.
you guys might be caught up.
Yeah, it's a red.
Yep, little redfish. Shit. It's crazy how many reds we caught.
Yeah. These are number 23.
23, yeah. Chill. Oh, I got tired of catching them. Time to go home. I just pulled in the driveway at my house. It's a pretty incredible day when you can catch all the fish we did today, and I get home by 2 o'clock and get to clean the boat and everything. For having the speech barrier we had all day, I couldn't even speak to the 2 guys on the boat because they didn't really speak English at all. One guy, he could speak a little bit, and I would try to tell him and he would try to tell them, and I really couldn't help them and, you know, interact with them like I normally would with somebody that could speak English. But it was just, it was incredible to see when you pull up to a spot, you cast it, I put the rod in the rod holder, and I would just like tell them to wait. The rod, once the first rod just bent over, they knew what to do, and the rest of the day they were on their own. They were baiting the hook, slinging it out. They're catching fish all day long. It definitely was a challenge with a couple of them that are used to no regulations in Cuba, where I'm like prying, keep a redfish out of their hands, trying to let them go. It was pretty crazy trying to explain to them that you can't keep everything. I was trying to explain the size limits. Once they understood the size limits, they didn't like that you could only keep 1 redfish, but you know, it is what it is. You can't keep everything. But once they caught about 20 redfish in a row, they're getting mad at the fact that there was nothing else eating the baits. We were strictly using mud minnows at the beginning, just getting redfish every cast. And I told them if they wanted to catch other fish, they need to stop using the mud minnows and start throwing shrimp out to maybe get try to get a trout or a drum or something like that. And then when I said drum, they got excited because they knew what drum were. So they wanted to start catching a bunch of drum. So they immediately said no more redfish. You know, they wanted nothing to do with the redfish. They didn't want to catch a single one after catching 25 of them. They only wanted to put something in the cooler at that point because we only had 4 reds and a flounder in there. So 5 fish wasn't pleasing them in the cooler. So then when I switched up the rods, they used a little shrimp and a little hook. They started wearing out drum every cast. They caught probably 25 drum in a row, and they were finally happy. And then again, trying to explain to them that they had to be 14 inches. They didn't like that. You know, they wanted to keep the 12 and 13 inches. But once they understood 14, they started measuring their own fish, tossing back to 12, 13s, casting out. They're catching 2, 3 of them at a time. But they wore through 75 shrimp like it was nothing. We caught 25 drum in a row, ran out of shrimp, and at that point they dumped the mud minnows and they're ready to go home. They didn't want to catch any more redfish. it turned out to be a pretty good day, even though we have a hurricane heading to Louisiana right now. We got lucky that the storm didn't hit us. It was a little breezy, but it wasn't that rough. We had a couple spots where it was a little choppy, but it was a very fishable day. 25 reds and 25 drum and a surprise flounder. We lost one big snook on a cut ladyfish, but that was the only other bycatch. It was pretty much all just reds and drum today. We didn't see a single trout. You know, catching 50 fish is a pretty good day, especially when we can't even speak to each other the whole day. It was pretty much just cast out, hang on, and reel in the fish all day long. They were pretty happy by the end of the day. I didn't know what they were saying half the time, but I could tell they were having a good time. So make sure you like the video and subscribe to the YouTube channel for more. Thank you for watching.